Book of Heaven, Volume 11, November 11th, 1915. The souls who live in the divine will are other Christs. This morning I felt such compassion for the offenses that Jesus receives, and for the many poor creatures who have the misfortune of offending him, that I would face any pain in order to prevent sin, and I prayed and repaired from the heart. In the meantime, blessed Jesus came and seemed to carry the same wounds of my heart, but oh, how much larger. He told me,
"My daughter, in issuing the creature, my divinity remained as though wounded by my own love for love of the creature. This wound made me come down from heaven to earth and cry and shed my blood and do all that I did. Now, the soul who lives in my will feels this wound of mine vividly, as if it were her own. She cries and prays and would suffer anything to save the poor creature, and so that my wound of love may not be exacerbated by the offenses of creatures. Ah, my daughter, these tears, prayers, pains, reparations soothe my wound and descend upon my breast like shining gems, and I glory in keeping them on my breast to show them to my Father so as to move him to pity toward creatures. So a divine vein ascends and descends between these souls and me, which keeps consuming their human blood, and the more they share in my wound and in my very life, the larger this divine vein becomes. It becomes so large that they become other Christs. And I keep repeating to the Father, I am in heaven, but there are other Christs on earth, who are wounded with my same wound, who cry like me, who suffer, who pray, etc. Therefore we must pour our mercies upon the earth. Ah, only these who live in my volition, who share in my wound, are like me on earth, and will be like me in heaven by sharing in the same glory of my humanity.